Hi everyone, very good evening to one and all, and thank you for everyone for joining on time and before time. I really appreciate. If you all who are present here with me, if you can able to hear my voice and see my video, please use the chat to communicate if my voice is visible to you, and also you can able to see my video. Just type in the chat and please confirm. Yeah, thank you everybody to confirm. I've been getting a lot of yes replies. So before starting, definitely I would like to know about your profession or your background, what background you come from, and what's your qualification, and which state in India or which city in India you reside. You can definitely put up in the chat. I'm really excited to know this information from all of you. So those who are present with me, you can introduce about your background in terms of your qualification and which state and city do you reside in India. So I would like to know all those participants who are attending today live with us, from which diverse background you are coming from. So who's going to start from the first? I'm seeing the chat. So I see the replies coming here from Sujata has started being a HR professional, wonderful, and she is based out in Bangalore. I'm looking for more responses from other participants as well who have joined with us live. Please do mention about your qualification and from which place you are attending the live session today. So Sujata has got the format right. I'm waiting meanwhile for other professionals to participate and drop in your background and from which location you reside. Also, meanwhile, we'll be waiting for other professionals who can join with us live. I'm getting so many amazing replies in the chat from people from different background who have joined with us from different places in India. We have with us, I am getting so many replies. I have with us Ria, who joined from Madhya Pradesh. Hi, Ria. We have Sanjay following up, who's a lecturer from Maharashtra. Glad to know that, Sanjay. Thank you. We have Rahul, who's works as a brand manager from Kolkata. Richa is a school counselor and a therapist from Ahmedabad. We have Tanya Chaudhary from Bangalore, who's an educator. Dr. Sudhir, who is from Indian Air Force, having more than 24 years of work experience and now serving as a dean. Glad to know that so many of the replies. I'm really excited. I'm really thrilled to meet all of you in the today's live session in our flagship program. All of you would have the same intention in mind with the objective for the today's session: how to start a profitable and scalable career counseling business. So within few minutes, I'll be starting the session. It's sharp 4 p.m. from my end. As we intend the session and starting the session on time, so heartfelt thank you once again to each and every professional who have joined with us on time and before time. Heartfelt thank you. So this is the main session that we are going to conduct today, that is to start a professional and profitable career counseling business in 2024. So this is going to be the agenda for today's session. In this session, we are going to discuss about various pointers given by Mr. Vipin to share his insights from the business perspective. We're following up. We'll have also Mr. Ankit who will be showing about the platform, integrated platform solutions for career counseling business. We will have Ms. Radha Padmanabhan who will be the speaker in terms of training, and we'll also inviting the guest speakers who are very successful in terms of starting their own successful career counseling venture. So we have 3 guest speakers today, and surely in the session we are going to invite them. So there are some quick reminders and instructions that I would like to present to all of you. Please use the chat box to communicate in case you wanted to communicate with us. We'll have a dedicated mentor who is monitoring the chat, and all your questions or suggestions, we are noting all your questions and suggestions. And for those who are not able to hear my voice or cannot able to play this, please request you to rejoin the session once again and check your internet connectivity and click on start broadcast. As discussed, we will also have a dedicated live Q&A session during the webinar session, and we will address all your questions. So those who are on the mobile and they wanted to use full screen, they can double tap and they can convert this into full screen. We will also have exciting announcements and special giveaways for all the webinar attendees who are present here with us. So stay tuned till the end. And my name is Azim. I'm going to be the host and the speaker for today's session. I work as a business consultant for Edu Milestones for a very long period of time. And I have an experience of consulting over more than 500 plus career counselors through guiding their journey and helping the journey. I'm also looking at expanding the footprints of Edu Milestones into different other countries as well. So I'll be the host and the speaker for today's session. So those who have joined the session, I'm sure there are new people who are hearing Edu Milestones for the first time. So I would like to quickly take few minutes to introduce about the company, about Edu Milestones. When we started in the year of 2010 headquartered in Bangalore. So far, we have trained more than 4,200 plus career counselors, and in turn, our career counselors have counseled more than 5 lakh plus students. This many 350 hours of training is been spent to train all the career counselors and to guide them with the supervisions. More than 8,90,000, that is almost the double of the numbers, have been spent on the hand holdings and the supervisions from the trainers. We are currently catering to 180 plus countries in India and 40 countries globally. This is a new milestone, and we are looking forward to expand to further more countries globally. Here are our counselors and partners who are trained by us in a map overview of 40 plus countries. You can see and soon we are expanding to other countries as well. This is how our journey started in 28, and from there we have successfully completed more than 12 years. And I'm really proud to share with all of you lot many products services have been announced during this 12 years of time frame, which has been helping and catering to the career counseling businesses to reach to their next level. And in 2023, recently, we have awarded twice as a Best Career Counseling Platform Award by Education Innovation Awards. And even our founder director, Mr. Ankit Agarwal, has also got an award for the top transformation leaders to watch. So it's been exciting journey, amazing journey for last 12 years. Here is the quick snippet of the news that we have been highlighted about. The many media houses have been talking about Edu milestones, and with various projects that we have done and various services we have catered to. These are some of the snippets about Edu milestones being highlighted in the news, and we are proud about that. So stay tuned. Now it's a good time for all of you. So we will be posting the poll questions one by one. So I request everyone to pay attention, and so that they can post their inputs. What is your thinking or observation with regards to this question? So I'm sure everybody is excited and thrilled to join with me regarding the quiz. So here is the first question. I'll ask my team to pose the first question. So the question is presented to you here. I'm going to repeat the question. Are you thinking to professionally start your own career counseling business venture in 2024? Reply yes or no. I can see more than 95%, 96% of them have been successfully in the same lines as per the webinar schedule, wherein they are looking to start their professional career counseling business venture in 2024. Excellent, results from this question. Now let us move to the second question that I would like to ask each and every one of you. You can see the question in front of your screen now. We are quickly working out to release the second poll. My team would be sharing the second poll question. Yes, here we go. How many career occupations are currently available for people to get employed? What do you think? How many career occupations are currently available for people to get employed? The choices are 250, 500, 1,000 plus. What do you think would be the right relevant answer for this? I'm really happy you are definitely going to be aspiring career counselors. More than 89 to 85% of the crowd who's opted for 1,000 plus career occupations. You are definitely at the right track. I'm really happy about it. Now let us soon go to the second question. Third question, I'm sorry. Third question now. Here we go for the third question. Listen carefully. To learn and practice career counseling, one should come from a psychological background. The inputs are yes or no. Is it necessary for a professional to come from a psychological background to start a career counseling business? So again, I'm really happy to see the results of the poll of this question. More than 90% of the crowd is opting for no. You are definitely on the same page. We are all on the same page. You are definitely going to become an aspiring career counselor. We will hope this is interesting for everybody. Put your comments. This will help me to go to the next question further. So next question, please. Should a new career counselor remember about all careers before they start counseling professionally? What do you think? Should a new career counselor remember about all the career options before they start counseling professionally? I'm getting mixed responses of yes, no, and they should have the information handy at least. Okay. So amazing. Again, many of them have chosen no. It is difficult to remember so many career information. So exactly, it's not required for you to know about each and every career. First, gradually with the practice, you get the flow. Even a most senior career counselors are already operating their setup in the market. They also take the research time. It is not necessary for you to remember about each and every career options because there are so many career options. It has to be in a planned and a research way. So hope this is interesting to everybody. I would like to see everybody's excitement here. Please do put up. We will quickly move to two more questions since it's getting more exciting. I'm getting wonderful responses. Next question is here. Which of the skills are required to start a career counseling business setup? I repeat, which of these skills are required to start a career counseling business setup? Mind reading, astrology, hypnosis, understanding, and empathy, none of the above. So I'm waiting for your responses. So quickly, participants have joined with us. They can vote for your answers. I see understanding and empathy has been highest voted till now. I'm really happy. You are definitely on the right track, on a right vision to start your business in career counseling. So last question for today's quiz. So here is the question. How much does a career counselor charge per career counseling candidate? It is whether it is a 500 rupees to 1000 rupees that a career counselor charge per student, or whether it is 2000 rupees to 3000 rupees, 4000 rupees to 5000 rupees, 5000 and above. What do you think? How much does a counselor charge as a service fee? So I'm getting responses for 2000 to 3000, 40% of them, and also 5000 and above definitely is picking up. Definitely it is going to be more than 4000 to 5000 rupees. A career counselor, a professional trained career counselor charges as a fee for per student career counseling. So you can imagine how much you're going to earn with respect to the clients who are going to come to you for one career counseling versus you can multiply for more. So that's all for the quiz time, and definitely I'm really happy that those who are present here and those who are attending the session, they are definitely on the right track. We are on the right page, the right platform, and the right session. And this is going to help you to start your successful career counseling venture, which is profitable and scalable too. Let us move on to the next. So for you to start, or for you to build up the successful career counseling business foundation, these are the steps, or these are the important parameters which is required for you to start your own business or your own venture. As we, as a company, Edu Milestones, being a career tech company, we are into career counseling industry for more than 12 years. After guiding more than 4,000 plus businesses for career counseling, we understood these are the 5 important pillars which is required for you to be successful in starting your career counseling business. So what are they? First, we have the domain training, that is very important. Domain skills regarding career counseling, domain expertise regarding career counseling is the most important. The core, you need to understand the core that will help you to provide the solutions who are coming to you as advice for the career counseling. Secondly, the certification that is going to build the value and credibility to your profile, that a student coming to you, they think I am approaching to a certified trained professional who is the right person for me to guide. So that builds your credibility in your profile. And definitely you need technology solutions to manage your operations in career counseling. As you do more number of counselings, all the records needs to be managed properly, the psychometric assessments needs to be there. You will have an integrated technology platform solutions that is helping you in the complete 360-degree way to analyze and help your students. And this technology has to be scalable technology. Next, we need the marketing, business and marketing. Now you're trained, you're certified, you have the technology solutions. You require the business and marketing. How do you get clients? If once you're trained, you have technology, you need to source clients, you need to source the leads. What are the strategies? So those things comes under business and marketing strategy. That is a major input that is required, a major pillar which is required to start counseling business. Following which we also need, you require the hand holdings and the lifetime support. So your journey is not going to be alone. You need to be backed up with the practice, because career counseling comes in education sector. So you need the proper support and the lifetime support. You need that confidence in you. When you have a first career counseling client, you should not be nervous. You should have somebody who is helping you with the career counseling. So this will complete 5 pillars for you to be successful in starting your own career counseling setup. These are the must required to have. After we observed this, after we got the analytics, after we compared a lot of data analytics from our existing partners as well. Next slide, please. So now I am going to welcome Mr. Vipin Prashant, who is the founder of Edu Milestones, who is the CEO and founder of Edu Milestones. And I'm really excited and thrilled to hand over to Mr. Vipin. Mr. Vipin, just to give a snippet about Mr. Vipin, he has been doing an exceptional well in terms of scaling the footprints of Edu Milestones from the year 1 till the 12 years. Not only that, also expanding beyond 40 countries, taking the footprints so that millions of students' life can be better. The counselors who are getting trained, who are observing the training, they are going to deliver. Quality trainings have been implemented. Under his leadership, he is the mentor who will be there for you to guide regarding the marketing. How to do the marketing, how to do the lead generation, how to scale your multi-level businesses. So far, he has been guiding more than 4,000 plus businesses in helping them with the marketing, consultation, and guidance. So I'm really happy and honored to welcome Mr. Vipin Prashant, who is the founder, director of Edu Milestones. So over to you, Vipin, sir.
Thank you, Azim. You can hear me?
Yes, absolutely, sir. You can.
So it's been fantastic quiz time today.
Yes.
Hope everyone enjoyed that.
Absolutely. Wow. Amazing results.
Fantastic. So I'll directly get to the session. First of all, I'll speak about what is the market size. Why career counseling? All right. Why career counseling is the most important thing we need to understand even before thinking about starting it. Because we need to have the answer for that. Until unless we are not having answer for that, we will not start on it. Right. So what is the answer for why career counseling? Let us discuss about that. Next slide. And a warm welcome for each and everyone who spent their time today with us for next 2 hours. And I'm sure that you will definitely get complete idea about starting your own career counseling business. All right. Yes, with the demand and supply, this is the answer for the question why career counseling. All right. We need to analyze and understand what is the demand and supply for career counseling. Okay. So in terms of population, India surpassed China in April 2023. That means last year. We surpassed China last year. How much is the population now? 142.5 crores. That is Indian population. As on August 2nd, 2023, 66% of population, that means 808 million, that is 80 crore, are below 35 years of age. That means what? India has the world's largest youth population. World's largest youth population. 808 million, it may be looking like a big number. It is indeed a big number because if you combine the total population of entire Europe and America, that is still not 808 in terms of number. All right. So it is a huge number. To cater to this 808 million or 80 crore youth population in terms of career counseling, we need 14 lakh career counselors. I am not saying that. It's been published on August 31st, 2018 in India Today. That means 5 years back, it was predicted 14 million career counselors was required at that time. But currently we have lesser than 20,000 career counselors in India. Trained career counselors. Lesser than 20,000 trained career counselors. That means what? We have a huge gap of 13 plus lakh, 13.8 lakh career counselors. Gap of 13.8 lakh career counselors in India. So you can clearly understand what is the demand based on the population. You can clearly understand the supply side of it by looking at the supply of career counselors available in India at this point of time. All right. That means there is a huge visible gap available already. Next. Now, you have seen there is a huge gap available. But sir, why this huge gap not been filled all these years? Why this not done? Why now? And how we can tap it? If market is there, how we can tap it? So till last decade, I am talking about till 2010, there has been minimal awareness and reach for career counseling all over India. Minimal. There are many reasons. There are so many reasons for that. One such reason is that usually career counselors provide career counseling with the help of paper pencil test. Paper pencil test. That means normally a candidate need to give around 300 to 400 questions answers, OMR sheets, and that normally takes something around 3 to 4 hours time. And normal attention span may be around 45 minutes to 1 hour. But focusing and reading each and every question and giving a right answer for 3 years nearly get impossible. But even if they are doing that, career counselor evaluate manually. They evaluate manually, and that normally takes something around 2 to 3 days time. And then they research. They do ad hoc research and come up with all kind of solutions after the evaluation. That means something around 5 to 7 days it takes even to provide a simple report for career counseling for single candidate. That means a single career counselor, even he want or she can provide something around 4 to 5 career counseling in a month. If they are working really hard, something around 8 to 10 career counseling they can give for the whole month. And that was not scalable. And that's why there was not any awareness and also the reach. But when it is coming to awareness, people were not aware career counseling as a service even exists. They were not even aware of it. 95% of the population were not aware of career counseling as a service even exists. But that ratio of awareness is increasing for last 10 years because of promotions from government and private institutions. Even government is coming up with promoting career counseling in schools. Even education department rolling out all kind of schemes for implementing career counseling in government schools. In fact, they implemented, they want to promote career counseling as part of NEP itself. So now the career counseling awareness is increasing because of support from government and other private institutions. Now we can see even the parents are coming and asking for, okay, we want career counseling for my son or daughter, and they are searching. In fact, awareness about career counseling is very high in metro cities, second-tier cities, and they are actively looking for career counseling services. There are online sources like Google, Quora, Just Dial, Urban Pro, Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn, WhatsApp. These are all the sources that can generate leads for you on daily basis. In fact, 5 lakh plus searches are happening related to career counseling, inquiring for career counseling services, specifically the word like career counseling, career counselor near me, career advice, courses after 10th standard, courses after 12th standard. What next after 10th standard? What next after 12th standard? These are all the keywords they normally search, which is happening more than 5 lakh plus every month in Google itself. So we can understand that the awareness is increasing. Awareness is increasing among the people. Offline sources such as schools. Now schools are welcoming. They want to implement career counseling because already government schools are going to implement. The circular came from Education Ministry to implement career counseling in government schools, and they are looking for a better way to implement over there. So obviously all other schools will also be implementing it. Only question is they need to get a trained career counselors to implement over there. Colleges, coaching centers, referral partners, client references. These are all the ways how they can generate leads as well. There are online sources, there are offline sources as well. And thousands of searches, as I already mentioned, thousands of searches and leads have been generated every day basis across all these platforms. Now, this is how we are going to tap the market, create that awareness, and provide the solution. Next. Question is, why now? Why now? So again, we need to understand few numbers here. Around 26 crore students are in school currently. 26 crore students are there in schools currently. Every year, 2.5 crore students are coming out and moving to college. And each and every one of them need career counseling. Because obviously, in order to find out what career path and what course they need to pursue, they need career counseling. Right? All of them need career counseling, and 10th standard and 12th standard students look for career counseling from December to May of every year. 10th standard students' primary need is choosing their subject selection or stream selection. 8th standard subject selection, 10th standard stream selection. 12th standard students, what graduation course to pursue? Is there any entrance exam for that or not? If entrance exam is there, then when? Whether I need to apply now, how I can apply? Whether I need any kind of coaching for that or not? If coaching is required, what coaching center? All those questions, lot of questions. Right? So 10th standard, 12th standard student look for career counseling from December. A question may be, okay, sir, then other time. If December to May, so many students are going to look for career counseling and parents are looking for career counseling, then how about other time? Answer is 8th standard, 9th standard, 11th standard, college students, professionals, right from lesser than 1 year experience to 15 years experience professionals look for a career counselor all across the year. There is a spike in demand for 10th standard students and 12th standard students from December to May. The spike is very much visible because every day basis there is huge amount of queries come for established career counselors. Now, we are already in January. That means we are already 1 month late. If we are starting now, at least 1 to 2 months it takes for us to establish ourselves. At least next 3 months, we can cater to the immediate requirement. And that's why I'm saying there is no better time than now. All right. Thank you very much. And you are going to understand how the whole program is designed. And Radha will be addressing, and she will be explaining you how she is going to add value to your career counseling venture. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Vipin, to highlight to each and everybody regarding the importance of the career counseling. And you have indeed shared an amazing insights to each and every participant who is present here, who is aspiring to start their business and scale up their business to the next level. And definitely we are those who are present here, they have got an amazing insights for you, why you need to, what is the demand, why you need to enter into this industry, and why you need to start now. The most importantly is why you need to start now. So thank you for your inputs. Now moving on to our second speaker and the host of today's session, I invite Ms. Radha Padmanabhan, who is a head and the learning development at Edu Milestones, who have mentored more than 2,000 plus career counseling professionals into the journey. It's an amazing number wherein she, under her leadership, they have been mentored to start successfully career counseling setup. And she has an immense experience of more than 20 plus years in the industry, a doctorate in profession. So I welcome you, Ms. Radha, to take over and to pass on your knowledge insights to each and every one of here who are present here. I welcome you, Radha.
Thank you, Azim, and very warm good afternoon to each one of you here. I am seeing literally 570 participants filling the virtual hall. Seriously, it is so exciting to be presenting a little about what we cover from our Edu Milestones Certified Career Analyst program on the knowledge side in order to deliver an optimized career solutions to whomever you meet. So I feel like I am excited. Am I going to find everyone here also excited to be hearing about from us? If yes, can I have an yes in your chat? I would like to just have a feel how many people are really excited. Let me see how many people are giving me a yes. So I need more. Right. There were some poll questions, right? What was the objective of those questions? See, to deliver any profession, an individual needs to know how far they are ready. To even start career counseling as a professional practice, it is just a small kind of an observation from our side to see whether are you ready to start your practice, understanding the potential of this practice in order to scale up further, or even if you're totally new to this industry, how comfortably can you begin your journey? See, it's not a surprise for me to see the results curated that most of you have agreed that in order to provide career counseling, the first and foremost knowledge that you need to possess is knowledge about different work natures. I was observing when there was a question, how many career options are available for people to get employed? There were options of 200, 500 plus and 1000 plus. The maximum number of people had actually answered 1000. That's a right answer. But 200 plus is also a right answer. Why? Because the work natures are categorized or rather classified for an easier understanding. They are classified as fields. We call them as career clusters. And inside these clusters, in order to become eligible through formal education, there are close to 200 career paths. This includes conventional career paths, middle-age career paths, and also new-age career paths. Underneath, we have over 3,000 occupations and 12,000 job profiles mapped. Seems a big number, but these are acquirable knowledge. There are strategies to acquire these knowledges. And this much increases when you start your practice. In order to start your practice, what do you need? Is the knowledge about the work natures alone enough? This needs to be connected to the behavior required in these work natures to find out how far an individual is suitable for those work natures. So it is becoming imperative to understand the behavior of a person. How much they are emotionally connected to these work natures, so that we can find when there is an emotional connect, they're able to thrive in seeing a growth in that particular area of work. Next slide, please. For this, we need to be guiding them about the education that they may require. Because there is a competency which is developed in different stages in their career life. The competencies are developed as foundational, core, and distinctive competencies. The school education provides the foundational competency. We are quite aware that there are two major education patterns in practice worldwide. One is Indian education system, which has got the curriculum designed for 3 boards of education. Central Board of Education, State Board of Education, and ICSE Boards of Education. When it comes for international education system, we have Cambridge International Boards and also IB, International Baccalaureate Programs. So they offer education at 3 levels. One is at primary level, second is middle school level, and the third is about the high school level. Primary level is between grade 1 to grade 5. In that stage, the children are not much thinking about their career. But when they are in their middle school education, towards the fag end of their middle school, they get enlightened about the different electives that they are possible to take up. This is the stage a lot of traction towards making their career choice actually sprouts in their mind. They meet many people, they get different ideas. And we see predominant amount of people are totally confused. This is the first stage a career guidance or a mentoring is to be delivered to those children. Let them be children, students of Indian board or international board that they are following. Until the middle school, by and large, we see they study common subjects like general English, general language, mathematics, social studies, and science. But once they move to an high school education, they are important to choose elective subjects. We find there are 6 major categories of electives that they would choose. It could be a maths, physics, chemistry with biology, conventional group, or it could be maths, physics, chemistry with computer science without biology, or physics, chemistry, botany, and zoology where there is no mathematics involved, or it can be commerce, economics, accountancy, and business maths, not the core maths and applied maths study. Now, after new education policies since 2021, the school students are also offered a commerce group without maths. And we also have arts and humanities. So these are different electives offered at the high school level. Understanding this education pattern and guiding them for their further higher studies at university level is very, very important. Right? Next slide, please. If it is actually a student who is in 11 and 12, their career journey has begun. Having selected the elective, they don't have an option for the areas that does not cover the elective subject. So after 12th, which graduation I am supposed to do? They're more into an ambiguity there. And if they are completing their graduation, am I ready for employment? What kind of employment and what kind of roles I should be taking? Will I remain in the same role or will I be able to grow further there? This is the concern for people who have got employed, could be in early, mid, or senior career. So there are several people who can walk from your left to right, right to left in your everyday, that they are ambiguous, but they have not spoken about it. It's all about your intervention with them to understand that requirement does exist. How will you actually confirm or even justify to them that this requirement is definitely in them? To begin with, we don't attempt to connect them to all the work natures directly. We don't start extempore counseling and discussing about different work natures. We begin with understanding their own behavior. Their own behavior, first we identify what is their nature, which is their own personality. Personality is a nature of a person who we are at workplace. Many people try to confuse about the behavior of an individual in their personal life and work life. Both have to be discriminated. Because the science says, psychological science says, The behavior of an individual at work and personal life are never the same. You can see predominant parents are actually having this kind of insight in them. And they try to choose the work nature for their children. The child has to exhibit out their own nature. Once they get to know their nature, they start reflecting what they are comfortable to do and what they are not comfortable to do. Once they are not comfortable to do something, they exhibit a resistance. In the area where they are comfortable, they continue to work. While they are continuing, there are certain speculated preferences they happen to experience. Those speculated preferences make them enjoy doing the work. That enjoyment excites them to learn more there. It is called as interest. So this is also a behavior that we need to inspect from a person, because interest is directly proportional in acquiring skills and abilities. However, the interest, is it vulnerable to change? After about 3 or 4 years, will these interests be overtaken by another area of interest? This is always a question people would have. It could be a candidate themselves or even the parents. They are concerned about the time and energy spent by the individual. So in that front, what makes them stay in that career for a longer time to see the optimized growth? Until then, they must be motivated. And this motivation comes when they see a value to it. And what are these values? They are very intrinsic to their career interest. So there's a good correlation between the career interest and the values which motivates them by meeting it. We consider these 3 factors as key elements to be observed about a person's behavior at work, with which we also test their current level of skills and abilities. Are they immediately ready to take up the job, or should they actually upskill and formally get eligible? In the event they are to go through a formal educational journey, the time and energy spent by them has to be highly favorable to them. So what stands as a strength in acquiring this learning is their own learning style. So that is also very individualized to the person. So the personality, interest, values, learning style, along with skills and abilities, are together with observed from a candidate as a comprehensive career planning assessment. When we receive the inputs from the candidate, this test is actually, Vipin was saying, there were 300 plus questions or 400 plus questions. To complete those questions, in principle, in pen and paper method, they would take 2 or 3 days time. But the assessment what we offer, a candidate can finish their test in 45 minutes to 1 hour's time. Not more than that. So that we can get an appropriate input about the candidate in one state of mind. Even if they are vulnerable to change also, we can be able to recommend them and control them from their frequent changes. So that what we do, we are identifying correlation between all these 5 dimensions and shortlisting some career recommendations which are highly suitable to them. Approaching career guidance, I know, you know what is the strategy. It is applying rules of elimination, deductive reasoning. As we know, there are plethora of career options. This includes career fields called clusters. There are 20 major clusters which are worldwide available. Under these 20 clusters, there are 3,000 plus occupations or job profiles bundled. And you can see each field are grouped with certain selective common work natures. In order to be eligible for those work natures, the educational career journey they go through in acquiring the competencies in different stages is called as career path. So under 20 clusters, there are 154 career paths. Under 154 career paths, we have 3,000 plus occupations, 12,000 plus job profiles. Imagine the population, what Vipin told. Can you sit and talk about all the 3,000 occupations or 12,000 job profiles? It's beyond possibility. We will not be able to scale up. There were many counselors, though they were passionate in guiding people, because of this laborious analysis involved, they skipped this practice. We are offering you a knowledge here how you can simplify this analysis. Based on the assessment, you will be able to shortlist at least 20 or 25% of 154 career paths where there are rich suitabilities, and gather information of them where there is higher suitability and what is the scope of those careers. The candidate is not overwhelmed. From the information which are more specific, which is connected to their behavior, they are able to understand them and also identify their own favorite career path. There is an empowerment which is happening, that you help them in identifying their own favorite career selection. They don't play a blame game that, somebody guided me because I did it. They are ready to take their own accountability, with which we don't confine our support. We also extend our support in providing them an education roadmap as an execution plan which becomes actionable. Even for a 13, 14-year-old child who could be in grade 8, you give them a visionary idea. Until employment, it is another 7, 8 years of educational journey. After completing their undergraduation, if they are ready for employment and get employed, after employment, the next 10 years, what kind of growth they can envisage. Set their own milestones for at least next 10 to 15 years can be done by you career counselors. If you are going to deliver a career counseling this method, why will not people come hunting for you? They will come. I hope you agree. If you agree, you can actually text yes in the chat. But if you want to know how, yes, we deliver it as a training for you. This is what Vipin mentioned about trained career counselors are less than 20,000 today. Can you be each one of you 20,001, 20,002? If you're really curious to know that, anxious to know this, my next slide can actually answer you. Next slide, please. Yes. There can be a lot of objections that you people can face. If you're going to understand the behavior of a candidate and therefore deliver a career guidance, are they not adaptable to change? Definitely, yes. Human behavior is highly adaptable to change, and that's a risk also. Because when people are vulnerable to change, we find them as jack of all arts but master of nothing. Ultimately, you will have to help people to become a master of a domain. This limitation is addressed when we are approaching our analysis using multi-dimensional approach. You need to know about what is the limitation of unidimensional approach and multidimensional approach. Why career counseling is itself called as a new age career. Career counseling is a practice which is evolving from 19th century. There have been proven psychological schools of thoughts which has been propounding different theories and applications for doing career analysis, but unidimensionally. Right? We are very proud to be, sharing with you. We are giving you an optimized solution of approaching career guidance multidimensionally. There is a methodology of finding correlations between the multiple dimensions. That is delivered as a training program. Next slide, please. So what are the dimensions? When I was speaking career personality as a dimension, There are certain psychological schools of thoughts which were standalone performing. We are, of course, following and taking some abstracts from them. There are a lot of value additions done, validations done. The renowned theories applied in using personality as a dimension is Carl Jung 8 personality type theory, 1. 2. Myers and Briggs type indicators, then Big 5. Of course, our platform delivers assessments complying all these 3 theories. They are available as standalone and also as a comprehensive assessment. When it comes for interest, John Holland's Riasek theory, we call this also as hexagonal model or 6-factor theory. Next is learning style. Waug's learning style theory, which is given by Neil Flemings to us. In order to test the current level of skills and abilities, we use David Battery's differential aptitude test. And we also have some assessments for children who are between grade 2 to grade 7. In this stage, they are in an age between 6 years to 12 years. During this stage, we don't test their behavior, we only test their skills and abilities at multiple intelligence. So these are the areas from which the question banks have been created. Using these question banks, knowing the concept of these theories, how do you connect it with the work natures and blend the correlation and find suitability and explain it to the candidate is an art of providing career guidance. Next slide, please. So, in one-dimensional approach, personality is taken. In a two-dimensional approach, career interest is taken. And the third and the fourth dimension included are the career values and motivators along with learning style. Then the fifth dimension is about skills and abilities. When we integrate all these 5 dimensions, you can find there is an hatched area in the middle in dark green where there is high correlation between all the 5 dimensions. This is the input given by the candidate. The careers those fall in this zone is recommended as a top choice. 5 times confirm that this is the best choice. These are the best choices. We not only confine with top choice, not all the 154 career paths will be as a top choice. There is also a second layer of recommendation which includes good choices. So this good choice, can you move on please? Administrator, can you please move on? Yes. The good choice. So the good choice might have certain adaptable factors. Not all the factors are suitable. Selective factors of either personality or interest or values or learning style, though it is not highly suitable, it is not resistive. It is actually adaptable. Those are recommended as good choice. And there is also a third level of recommendation which can be left behind as optional, because when people come to you, they may be already in a career which they are not possible to discontinue, or they may have an idea but which may not be suitable to them when they are yet to begin their career journey. They may come with preferences, but we need not actually, stop them from their preferences, but inform them that you may have this as optional and give them, the alternatives which are more better suitable for them. We not only recommend them the do's in our analysis, and through our analysis, we give them 4 levels of recommendations between do's and don'ts. Do's can be between top and good choices, while don'ts can be between optional and avoid. Where they need not go, what will happen? We tell a child, if you go to a fire and keep your hand, it can burn. Similarly, we can give them insights about which are the careers that the child or the candidate need not experiment with. So from the entire range, these 4 levels of recommendations on the 154 career paths can simplify your career guidance to be delivered in collective 2 to 3 hours. You don't need to be sitting with candidates for days together. The conventional practices were spending at least 1 week to 10 days time. This can be just simplified in a 3 hours of one-on-one interaction with the candidate. This can be delivered by. In this case, delivering at least 10 counseling a month, is it feasible or not? If it is feasible, you can mention yes. If you have an objection, you can also mention your objection in the chat. Next slide, please. So how do you acquire this knowledge? Do you all need this knowledge? How many people want this knowledge? How would you express it to me? I want to become a career counselor, trained career counselor. Me. Can how many of you actually post in the chat me? We are ready to train you. Can I have me in the chat? Not yes. I want me, a different answer. Me. How many of you can actually respond with me so that I will know how many of you want to get trained on this professionally and be labeled as a certified career counselor? Not even one. Everyone? Most of you? All are answering with yes. At least one can satisfy by saying me. I'll be happy. It makes me happy. Yes. I can see so many people wanting me to become a career counselor as a certified career analyst. Yes, here we go. And you can also start your own professional setup. How? Next slide, please. If you enroll for a training, we deliver you in multiple modules, right? In module number 1, as a part 1 training, you will understand the life cycle of activities in providing career guidance. This will include your pre-counseling interaction, during counseling and post-counseling. In pre-counseling, what are the activities happening? Observation and an analysis. And how do you observe? By asking questions. When you ask questions, on what basis you are asking questions? The reliability, validity and accuracy. There are certain proven psychometric theories which we discussed about. You will know in detail about those theories. You will know in-depth knowledge about how to understand and analyze the personality of a person at work. Interest and analyze at their personality of your work. Then based on personality and interest, how you find correlations even under vulnerability to change, how you can arrive at the correlated coefficient. To add with learning style, values, emotional quotient, and also skills and abilities. There will be independent learning areas in detail given on these 6 dimensions. After which, you will also know about a 4-dimensional analysis model, which we call it as a cluster or field analysis. Then a 5 and 6-dimensional career analysis model, which is called as career path analysis. As we cover all these in your part 1 training, you understand the methodology involved in analysis and providing career guidance. Next slide, please. We don't end with that. In part 2, you have an overall guidance. What happens from the stage 1, pre-counseling, and then during counseling and post-counseling. We need to take up case studies and give you learning. sample analysis. How you do career counseling is not something test. I have a psychometric test. It's a brilliant test. Please take it. Not that way. Which test is serving the need for career guidance to that individual? Doing a need analysis, the root cause analysis. So a student in 8, 9 and 10, what is the need? Prima facie, the need is after completing my 10th, which elective to choose. If I choose this elective, which are the fields open to me? They are actually open for the world of options. All the 20 career fields are open. From there, which is more suitable to the candidate, that can be identified. And an education roadmap can be delivered to them. But for students in 11th and 12th, they have some limitations. They'll not be able to get into the fields which are not suitable to the elective taken by them. So amongst those limited areas where the suitability is relatively high and what is feasible for them, that can be for a student in 11 and 12. Next is graduate. Here the journey has gone to an intensive stage where they need to get employed and how to work on their shortfalls. So that's why we also bridge emotional quotient analysis here for them. We will discuss 3 sample case studies. One for a student in 8, 9, 10, 11 and 12 and graduate as assignments. So these 2 level 1 training covers part 1 and part 2. This can help you in gaining the knowledge to get the certification done. Next slide, please. We don't stop there. We also provide you a technology platform where there will be 2 parts of the platform. One becomes a microsite for you, where any strange audience of yours can come and take their assessment there. And once their assessment is done, you apply your charges on them and you activate their report and give them the report. That's a value that you can give them. But looking at the report, if they are not able to interpret and make decisions, the knowledge acquired in level 1 by part 1 and part 2 training helps you in reading the report, understanding the report, and also providing guidance for the particular candidate. Using the technology platform, how will you generate the report? How will you administer career counseling as a professional practice even in a virtual mode? All this, how a technology platform will give you a higher visibility. That's an exclusive orientation session which will also be delivered by us, where you will have a technology platform which will be delivered to you in your own brand name. You will have your own brand name. It can be your own name or a professional name that you would choose to give. We are not stopping with this. There is also one more part of training. Next slide, please. Which is part 4. Helping you with an understanding about who are your target audience. Where are they available? How do you outreach them? How would you penetrate there and also position yourselves there? And in your network, if anybody is thinking of going for career guidance, how they choose you. If you're looking to get higher visibility, we began the session from Vipin, right? That was only a feeler he gave you, a trailer, right? A main picture will be shown in the training. Okay, so these 4 are together with delivered as Certified Career Analyst Edupreneur Program. And this will be delivered as a workshop in batches. Each batch accommodates only 10 participants. This is for the learning effectiveness. We strictly follow that. And these batches happen either in the morning or afternoon or evening. This is how our regular business goes on. But we are also setting up some special batches for people who are enrolling after this webinar. We will be delivering these knowledge areas in a workshop of collective 24 to 25 hours, differentiated in 7 days or 8 days. Next slide, please. So, which I told you, the training structure is offered in a very flexible way. So, in week 1, the level 1 training of part 1 and part 2 will be delivered. We will deliver that for 5 continuous days, for each day 3 hours. It's an online session which will happen via Zoom. Right? It will be a collaborative learning with a batch of 10 people in that batch. After which, what happens? You will be preparing yourselves for your exam for certification. And the maximum time allowed to complete your exam for certification would be 2 to 3 months. But in every batch, 8 out of 10 people complete their certification in the 4th or the 5th week, because until then, I engage them with assignments of sample case studies. So with which they are able to get the adequate knowledge and start their live practice in 4 or 5 weeks after the training has got over to. Maximum 4 or 5 weeks. Or even in 3 weeks, they are able, it's all about your seriousness. If you would like to start in 3 weeks' time, yes, we are ready to support you. We don't stop only with the level 1 training. As I told you, level 2 is also programmed in 2 other different days, each about 3.5 to 4 hours. And once the training is over and when you start, definitely you need to be handheld. So the first 5 live case studies that you would be actually stepping in, you will be having a supervision, a one-on-one supervision and mentoring done. That is what is essential. In a real lifetime case study, there can be lots of barriers that you will be able to work. That gives you a magnanimous learning. 5 handholdings are included in the package when you enroll for this Certified Career Analyst Edupreneur program. All the necessary study materials, everything will be given to you virtually. It will be as a part of your platform. This platform can be used in your laptop or computer or even from mobile. You can be even administering career guidance as you are in travel. Many of you are business people here. You might be wondering, if I am not at my place, how will I be able to deliver counseling? That's not only necessary to be delivering career counseling face to face. You can provide virtually. Then I need a system. Yes, of course, that can definitely give you an effective session discussion with them, with your candidates. But if you'd like to pull some data about your candidates, you're having a telephonic call and you want to be addressing for candidates who are returning back to you after some 2 or 3 years after their counseling was over. You don't need to forget them and you don't need to be remembering in your mind always. You just can take about 5 or 10 minutes time and immediately log in from your mobile, even during your travel, and have access to the complete information of your candidates. If you're really looking about how that will happen, yes, you need to be having an insight about what the platform will hold. Right? I think I've been talking long. I should be bidding a bye with each of you, so that I invite my colleague Nidhi, who will come next, and demonstrate about the platform key features. She will do that. Right? Next slide, please. Right? This is the certificate that each one of you are possible to get. I am visualizing whoever have texted me here. Instead of Ritu Singh's name, your name is possible. Right? I think you won't disappoint yourself without getting this. Right? Looking forward. Thank you so much. I think Ankit is coming. Wow. I thought it was Didi who's going to present. Ankit, they are lucky to have you here. To yourself, our product director is here. He is the brain behind this product technology platform, what is going to be offered to you. He will give you a live demonstration. Over to you, Ankit. Please proceed.
Good evening, everyone. Am I audible?
Yes. Thank you, everyone. I'm signing off.
So, thanks, Radha. So, in this session, I am going to show you how technology can be key enabler for the career counseling. What are the different technology solutions what we have, and how these solutions can be used in a career counseling. Okay. So basically, what we are having is not for if I talk about this technology is not only related to psychometric assessments and career report, but basically what we are offering in this platform is the entire education and career life cycle management. Okay, so this is a highly advanced platform for what we have, and for the same platform only we received the award also. So just let me share my screen with you. Once my screen is visible, please let me know. Okay, great. Is it visible? Okay, perfect. So basically in this platform, okay, for few people still it's loading. So let the loading complete and then I'll show you the entire platform. Okay. So if you look at this platform is divided in three parts. So if you look at this platform from the student point of view, where we help student we help student in the entire starting from career assessment, then colleges, education and career life cycle
Ankit, I'm sorry to be interrupting.
Starting from counselor's dashboard. Then
Ankit, I'm sorry to be interrupting.
And then we are having the multiple other solutions. Is my screen career assessment, then colleges, and much more information.
Ankit, I'm sorry to be interrupting.
Okay.
Can you hear me?
So as you can see, then web page. So for every my screen is web page. So for every career counselor, okay, dedicated web page. This is how the web page looks like. So for the platform, it will display your brandings. Okay, it will display your dedicated web page. This is how the web page will display your logos and your details captured, and the look and feel of this web page can be customized based on from the CRM. Just allow me 1 second. Many people are posting it's not visible. Just allow me 1 second, I'm just changing my position so that it will just allow me 1 second, I'm just changing my position so that it will be more audible.
The voice also mute your screen. Mute your voice.
microphone speaker camera
Mute.
If it is audible, confirm this.
Not able to hear only, no? It's not audible, sir.
No, sir. No.
What shall I do?
We need an icebreaker between. What do you put
This
up?
audio is not audible.
मेरा ही लैपटॉप पे क्या
Listen to your system. They are seeing its own
Again, it's coming, going like that. Can't hear. Volume बढ़ा के रखा हूँ मैं.
John, some multiple people.
Good evening, everyone. My team is actually, our team is working on until they resume. I think, I hope you all are not upset about it, disappointed about it, right? Until, Ankit resumes. If any of you have any questions, can you actually put in the chat? Can you please put in the chat so that I will try to address? Do you have any specific questions? I'm watching the chat on whatever so far was covered. Thank you for understanding. So this was totally unanticipated. Okay, I can see, 1 minute. I can see Nirmala is asking for the course period. So Nirmala, to answer your question, the course period is actually for about maximum 3 months. The live classes will happen for first 1 week, each day 3 hours, with 15 hours of psychometric training, and then 1 more day for the platform orientation. This would be for about 3 hours plus, and then 1 more day for business strategy session for 3 hours plus. So collectively, there can be between 21 to 24 hours of time spent on live discussion in learning to start your practice. This will also be followed by an exam for certification. To take the exam, we give you time. Okay?
Thanks, Radha.
Thank you so much. Ankit, I think I can, I'll just finish this little bit of information. So within 1 week's time, you will finish your knowledge areas in psychometric applications. And thereafter, in the following 3 to 4 weeks, by carrying out assignments, you can be ready for the exam and certification. Then you can start your practice. All right. Over to you, Ankit. Please proceed.
Okay. Am I audible now?
You are audible, Ankit.
Okay. Thank you. So thanks everyone for patience. So this happens in the technology where suddenly at the last moment, things stop working. So just let me share my screen and let me show you again. So as I started the discussion, just let me know once my screen is visible. I hope it's visible now. So this platform, what I'm going to show you now, okay, this platform will help you to manage the complete education and career lifecycle management. Okay, so this is not limited only to the psychometric assessments or career report. This is much more beyond that. Okay, so this is the same platform for which we received, awards twice in a year of 2023. That's what I'm going to demonstrate to you. Okay. So this platform will be having the 3 components. First component will be the web page. So every counselor will receive their microsite from our side, and the look and feel can be changed from the CRM. Now here you can see we are having multiple psychometric assessments starting from the 2nd grade, and it goes up to the working professionals. Like we are having assessment from 2nd to 7th grade, 8th, 9th, 10th, 11th, 12th. Again, under 11th and 12th, for different streams, we are having a different assessments, right? For PCM, different assessment. Then we have assessment for the vocational. We are having engineering branch selector. We are having assessment for international board. We are having assessment for IBDP, graduates, professionals. So multiple assessments are there. All these assessments are integrated with the platform where student can come and complete the assessment and generate the report from the platform. Okay. Now there is around 25 to 30 pages comprehensive report generates from the platform. Okay. And I'll just show you quickly one of the report, how the report looks like, so that you can understand the look and feel of a report. Okay. Generate, and I'm generating just quickly one report. Okay, so this is how the report looks like. Again, throughout the report, it will display your branding, your logos, where first we identify the current stage of the candidate, where candidate falls, like this candidate falls as the diffuse stage. After that, you can find the detailed analysis of student personality, where we identify what's the personality of a student or as a person who I am, okay, along with his strengths. Then we identify his interest areas. What are the areas where I'm having very high interest? Okay, we identify the top 3 interest areas, the activities that I like. Post that, we identify the motivators, what actually motivates to their candidate. Okay, so there's a motivators analysis will be there, part of the report. Then we identify the learning style. This is the 4th dimension. What is my learning style and how a student can improve their learning style? So tips and techniques will be part of the report. Post that, there's aptitude, where we identify the numerical ability, logical, verbal, clerical, spatial ability, visualization, leadership, social, mechanical. So multiple aptitude and abilities will be tested of a candidate. Now, post that, based on this analysis, we identify what are the industries this student should pursue his career. So it's coming media and communication and arts and language arts. Okay, where this candidate should pursue, his career. And after that, once this is identified, okay, then report will do the deep diving. Now, again, under media and communication, there are many career paths are possible, right? Or if I'm saying the arts and language art, there's so many career paths are possible. System will check each and every career path and identify which career path students should pursue their career. So it's not only ending at the macro level, but at the detailing level also, system is analyzing among multiple career paths as a part of the report. Post that, we identify which career path is most suitable. Say for this candidates coming digital marketing, that's the most suitable career path. And after that, report will include a detailed execution plan. So when I'm saying the execution plan, this will include the work nature, what are the roles and responsibilities for the digital marketer, key skill areas, okay. There's a complete education roadmap, okay, will be part of the report. What are the courses students should do at a part of graduation, then post-graduation, different type of certificate courses candidate can do. All these things will be part of the report. And then finally, the analysis, what's the fees level, salary level student can expect. And then why we are saying digital marketing, because of all these reasons, digital marketing is a most suitable career path. So in this way, there is a detailed comprehensive report generates for the system. So here you can see it's around 29 pages. So 29 to 35 pages report generate for every student. Now, based on the assessment, we identified which career path is suitable, right? Now, this platform is not limited only for this part. And after that, a student will be landed to this dashboard. So for every student, there will be a dashboard where a student can access their reports, like career reports, and a student can access their reports from the dashboard. Okay. Apart from this thing, a student can access the information of India colleges. So we are having a huge depository of more than 4 lakh courses offered in India by different universities. Once I click on the colleges, I can see all the colleges information is a part of the report itself. It will say the colleges information like IIT Bombay, course name, fees, duration, ranking, or the entrance test are required, number of seats available in that particular campus. All these things will be available. Now here we give one more option to the candidate, that's for the college predictor. Now what is this college predictor? Apart from the profiling, student need to give some more responses, right? Just like quickly I'm giving certain responses like how much I scored in the 10th class, say 80%, 12th class, say 90%. My board is CBSE, okay? No education gap and India prediction. Now look at the power of AI. Now, just once I submit this thing, automatically all the colleges prediction is ready, where based on the historical data and lot of analysis, immediately will come to know how much chances student is having to get into this particular college. So immediately prediction will be floated based on his academics, based on his profiling, what he has done as a part of the assessment. Everything will be available. Now from here, student want more details, can click on more details over here. Otherwise, can just shortlist the colleges from here. So all the colleges information will be available, and there are lot many filters are there based on the ranking of the colleges, based on the fees, based on the degree, diploma, certificate, doctoral, vocational, pathways. All these things the student can do based on the location, colleges. So there are the multiple filters are available over here where student can do the college shortlisting. Same way we have the information of the exams, right? Where student can see all the exams. India exams and international exams. We have the career library. Now, what is this career library? See, not necessary student knows about each and every career option. So student can see or access the information and videos of huge number of career paths library. What we have, student can just click and all the information about that particular career path is available. That student can read or student can watch the videos on that part. So career library is a part of the platform. We have scholarships information as a part of the platform. We are having some online courses or some life skill courses as a part of the platform. We are having more than 300 plus virtual internships available for the candidate coming from the top companies like Tata, Citibank, Morgan Stanley. All these things, students just need to click over here, need to click on the enroll now, will write their phone number, okay, continue, and we'll just write the email ID. I'm just doing quickly over here, location. All these are absolutely free of cost, available for the candidate. Student can click on the confirm over here, and post that, student can select. It will take to the internship page where student need to select the internship and the company. Student can do from their own places, and certifications will come directly from that company. Okay, so it's just loading all the internships over here. So student just need to select over here internships. Say for example, I want to do internship with the Morgan Stanley, or I want to do internship based on the accounting, and under accounting, which company I want to select. I want to select Accenture Australia, or so here student can do all the internship. That's a part of the platform, right? We have so many other things available. If student is looking for hostels across the globe, all that information. So there are plenty of things are available as a part of the platform where student can go, can shortlist the colleges, can access the library, can shortlist the scholarships, all this information. There's one more option where if student want to publish their own portfolio. So there's a portfolio creation option is there. Because of time limitation, I cannot go in the detailing, but there's a complete portfolio student can create from the platform. Now, based on all these activities, there is one more report is generated for the candidate that we call it as a My Milestone report. Okay, so here's like plan, my short-term plan, my mid-term plan, my long-term plan. Now, whatever colleges shortlisting candidate has done, right? Whatever exam shortlisting student has done, all are documented in a single reports like an execution plan for my short-term, mid-term, long-term. And this is a report again will be available for the candidate. So there are so many other things. If I click on the career analysis, I can see the top options for me, options that I should avoid. So this platform is not limited only for the top choices, the career option that you should avoid. So these are the options that you should avoid to select. These are the options that's optional, okay kind of options. These are the options, these are top choices for you. You should pursue these options. So all these things you will get as a part of the dashboard. Apart from that, there'll be dashboard for every counselor where counselor can access all the student reports, can generate the student reports. So all the flexibility will be given to the counselors. Now, this is the interface that counselors will receive it. So counselors can access from the CRM all the students reports from here. If counselor like a doctor want to write certain their own recommendations or their own remarks, counselors can just write it over here, show in the report and add. So for every student, counselor can add on the extra pages. That's their own analysis, their own recommendation that will go along with the report. Apart from that, if you want to change the look and feel of the report, you want to change the look and feel of your web page, all these options are available. You can do the SEO, you can do the logo changes, content, assessment. We have assessments available in multiple languages: English, Hindi, Gujarati, Marathi. So all these assessment settings you can do from here. If you want different languages, report design, you want to change as per your color theme, you can change as per your color theme. So these things are available from the student point of view, and this dashboard is available from the counselor's point of view. Apart from that, this system will also help you in terms of the lead generation. How? I'll give you one very simple example that you just follow me. If any student is looking for the career counseling in your city, what student will search in the Google? Simple: career counseling in Delhi. Let's see who comes on the top. I'm just typing career counseling in Delhi. You can see we are coming on the top. Our counselors are coming on the top. And once I click career counseling in Delhi, then immediately you can see all those people who have taken platform and training from our side, all are listed over here, including like this counselor has done the counseling today and all this thing. Student can come, student can straight away book the appointment with the counselor, and counselor will receive this as a lead. So there's a complete mechanism is there that will help counselors to receive the leads. Every counselor will be having their own book appointment page where a student can book the appointment. And these pages, if you're in the system, you can search in your city. Almost all the city we are coming, or our counselors are coming on the top. So this listing is a part of this entire platform delivery where candidates can come and book the appointment straight away with the counselors. Okay. So these are the things quickly in very nutshell. I just wanted to show you are available in the platform. If you're having any questions, anything, I'll take at a time of Q&A, question and answers. Hand over to Azim.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Ankit, for wonderful explanation and showing all of us about an amazing platform that is really helpful for those aspiring professionals who are starting their own practice or their own business in career counseling from different perspective. Let it be from the student perspective, or from the counselor's perspective, or from the lead generation or marketing perspective, how career counselors can be reached. Amazing platform. And I would also like to thank Radha to showcase each and every one of us about the importance of the training, how it is important in transforming the lives for the students at a very large scale and different components of the training. Thank you, Radha, also from my end. Now, this is for you to be successful into this journey. Definitely there should be a lifetime support person who would be helping you. Let it be from Edu Milestones, we would be offering you a lifetime support. So you're not alone into this journey of career counseling. You will have a dedicated lifetime support from a different verticals altogether. You will have a career counseling mentor who will be assigned to you, who will be taking care of all your career counseling requirements. You will have a technical resource person who will be helping you with your operational technical requirements. Definitely, marketing and strategy is more important. We have Mr. Vipin who will be guiding you with his consultation advice, how you can generate inquiries for counseling, how could you elevate your career counseling business. And not only Vipin, we'll also have a dedicated business consultant who will be there from the start of your journey to make the process very streamlined and very effective, so that you can able to get the support area from different angles. Very importantly, as career counseling is a knowledge-based industry, so it's very important for you to continuously upskill your knowledge. So for that, we are providing the quarterly trainings for your upskilling purpose. So this is the overview of the lifetime support that we provide. And with this lifetime support, our partners have rated us highest on Google, that is 4.9, with more than 500 amazing reviews. Let it be with different dimensions. You will have a training people have rated us through different verticals, through training, platform, technology, marketing support, and a different verticals. So I request for you to also read what our partners have to say about us on the Google business page. Next slide, please. So now I would also thank all the professionals who are present here. Definitely, it's been a hour and half now, so I would I would like to introduce our guest speakers who are present here with us. First, I would like to call upon Mr. Srinivas, who is who have done exceptionally well in career counseling since he started his practice, and how EduMilestones guided him. Let us hear from them what our partners have to say about the industry. So I would like to call Mr. Srinivas.
Hey, good afternoon, everyone.
Hi,
Hi,
very good
Azim.
afternoon, Srinivas.
I am available. I am on.
Great. So I would like to also understand about your background, Srinivas. Our audience would like to know about what is your background in terms of your qualification and your experience.
Yeah, definitely, Azim. Thank you so much. Thank you, EduMiles, for the wonderful opportunity to share my inputs. So my name is VV Srinivas. People calls me VV. So I am from Hyderabad. I was part of First American India Corporation for almost 25 years until December 2022. So I am an MBA graduate, and from 2022 December onwards, I started my business as a career analyst.
Okay.
Yeah.
So it is not necessary for any professional to come from a psychological background from based on your understanding, right?
No, not at all. Because as far as my experience is concerned, or as I know, there is a special concentration is required than psychology certification or something. Because definitely I feel I am successfully able to handle each counseling. So I really don't feel that psychology background is necessarily may be part of this profession.
Thank you, Srinivas. Srinivas, we couldn't able to see your video.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Am I visible?
Yes, absolutely, you're visible. Thank you so much.
Yeah.
So moving on to the second question that we would like to hear from you is, what triggered you to decide to start career counseling business? Some point of time you would have, thinking about to start. So what triggered you to start your career counseling business? We would like to know that.
Yeah, thank you. In fact, it's I love to answer this question actually. See, as I told you, I was part of First American Corporate for almost 23 years as a deputy manager operations side. Apart from my regular operations, I was also involved extra events like DNI implementation team and CSR activities. I am a CSR champion for Hyderabad campus, wherein I used to handle a lot of government schools. We used to adapt. So there actually it started. I mean, I did not know whether it is a guidance or counseling or support to the government students. Out of my knowledge and my experience, I used to mentor them, government school kids. There actually came into the mind, why can't we alone do that? Then, as a part of First American, if I approach any government school, they used to allow me. If as a private person, if I go there, they will definitely ask me, who are you?
True.
So I started thinking, and I wanted to do some certification for authentication. It's as simple as that. to get acceptance from the people. Where I started some Googling, and there I found EduMiles.
Okay, great.
Yeah.
So my next question to you, Srinivas, is how much success you had achieved so far in career counseling since you have started?
Oh, see, in fact, as I told you, I started last year actually around
Yeah.
February first week. But by then, I was trained. I was certified from EduMiles. After certification, I was like 6 months gap.
Okay.
So to answer directly to answer your question, before I address that question, I wanted to mention one point.
Yeah.
When we get into this business, everybody should understand there is a challenge. Challenge in terms people have their own perspective as far as counseling is concerned, because there is a life counseling, there is a health counseling, marriage counseling, blah blah blah. There are a lot of counselings happens,
Absolutely.
and counseling is something different from analysis. Whenever and wherever you approach any schools or people, they feel that counselor can be can be a person who advises and who guides out of their knowledge.
Okay.
That can happen also, and that is happening, because every school, some of the schools have their in-house counselors.
Right.
When we go there and we introduce ourselves as a career counselors, they said, hey boy, we have in-house career counselor, not required. But concept of EduMiles and us is entirely different from the counseling.
True.
That itself a challenge to convince the people. That is one point. And coming to the success, yes, definitely, it may not be 100% tangible, but since I am doing this out of my passion, definitely there is a lot of satisfaction.
Very good.
Yeah.
So my last question to you, Srinivas, is what's your advice to people who are planning to start newly?
That's what I already, half of the answer I already mentioned. People should come into in this particular profession with great clarity and passion.
Right.
Because we are here to counsel, or we are here to perform some analysis of a kid. Is not just because to earn money or to make money. It's
Absolutely.
one person's future. Almost we are deciding. It's not always a commercial elements. That should be kept in mind if someone wants to start this business, first of all.
Amazing.
And definitely they should be in a position to create some awareness, because awareness is very, very being lacked across society, whether in parents, teachers, schools, wherever you go. They don't know about the career analysis concept. They always talk about career counseling. Career counts. I'm not delimiting counseling, the word counseling. Counseling is definitely a popular word, because I find out of my 1.5 year experience, I found slight difference between counseling and analysis, like having compass and GPS.
Right.
If you have compass, it gives you some direction. But however, GPS is absolute accurate on dot. You go there like this.
True.
Absolutely. That the difference between counseling and analysis is difference between compass and GPS. Once that awareness is spread across, definitely career analysis will have great future.
Absolutely.
So those are the ones who wanted to come into the picture, come into this business, have a lot of clarity how to handle customers, especially parents and teachers.
Right.
Because according to my experience, these are the two people highly influencing the students. So when you approach anybody, hey, I am here to give some counseling. No. I know what can be done after 10th class. I know what can be done after intermediate, because IIT, JEE, mains, blah, blah. These are all popular names that we always hear, right? They wanted to pick one of them. That's it.
Right.
And they feel that every counselor will also advise that.
Correct.
They feel like random suggestions, but we are not that. We are definitely different from regular counselors.
So due to lack of time, I would definitely love to continue more discussing with Srinivas,
Yeah,
as we have other speakers and time is running out. So definitely we would like to move on, and we'll definitely come back to you. Thank you for your suggestion to each and every aspiring career counselors. Thank you, Srinivas.
Thank you.
So now I would call upon our second speaker who is present here with us, Mr. Sapam Joychandra, who is leading SS Career Counseling Solution and who is doing really well into this. And I invite Sapam Joychandra and his wife as well, as his wife is also assisting in career counseling. So over to you, Mr. Joy.
Hello.
Hello.
Yeah, can you hear me, sir?
Absolutely, we can hear you.
Yeah, good evening, sir. Good evening to everyone. I think my wife will be the main role of the like who is doing the career counseling.
Yeah.
I am the taking care of the business part.
Okay.
And yeah, I will introduce myself.
Sure.
My name is Sapam Joychandra. I am from Manipur. That is the Northeast India. And we have started SS Career Solution from 2014. This 2014, my wife started this small career counseling center. And I used to, at that time, 2013, I was with the hospital. Till 2019, I was working for a hospital. But as everyone knows, career counseling, like it's not a cup of tea. It's a very serious, profession where we have to deal with different kind of students, parents, lots of, it's a very interesting and very, what you call, out of the box question type, lots
Absolutely.
of exciting things happen. So I quit my job because of the workload that has increased. Then I am into full time now because I am managing the operation now, like because we are one of the top career counseling center in Manipur, where we are counseling more than 10,000 plus students as a group every year, and more than 3,000 plus individual counselings are done every year.
That's
During
really
COVID times
amazing
also.
insights.
Yeah, lots of ups and downs happens in this field also, and I will like my wife Silomi. I would like my wife Silomi to explain how this thing happened, because this part she started this career counseling in the year 2014. This is her idea, and I really appreciate that we have grown more with the help of Edu Milestone. Also, we have achieved more. And I will hand over to her. Okay.
Surely.
Okay.
Quickly, due to lack of time, we have other.
Yeah, just 5 minutes. Okay.
Sure.
Hello, good evening, everyone. As Zoe said, we have started SS Career Solution in the year 2014. And why I started a career counseling center in Manipur, because I myself is also a victim for choosing a wrong career. When I was 31 years old, I realized that the kind of courses that I have done the entire life doesn't suit my personality, it doesn't suit my skills. So I am not supposed to be a science student. I took science in my class 12 and I failed in my class 12. And then the journey continued. I keep on taking science till my graduation, and I couldn't learn anything out of it. Then I came back home in Manipur doing nothing, so I was jobless for many years. Then one day I finally decided to do business. So I went to my father and said, Father, I would like to do a business, so let me go and learn business in Delhi. So I went to Delhi and I did my MBA. And I worked for 5 years. I saved some money so that I can start a business. So finally, the day has come. I started a small company in Manipur where we deal with real estate. And I put all my entire saving in that business, and I lost all the money in 3 months again. And I was 31 years old at that time. So at that moment, what I came to know is that every human being has two things in life. One is the interest and one is the talent. So on that particular day, I lost all the money. I realized that business is just my interest and I have no talent in business. The day I realized, I was 31 years old and it was too old for me to go back and learn something and start my life. Then I decided to do career counseling in Manipur because I don't want the same situation that I had, the people of my Manipur should not have. Then with that concept, I started career counseling in Manipur in the year 2014. At that time, the concept of career counseling was not there in the mind of everyone in Manipur, but somehow we tried so hard. And now, as Zoe has said, we have been counseling more than 10,000 students in Manipur, and every year we have around 30 to 40 students coming in my office. And then again, one more thing that I came to know is that just a career counseling is not needed in this present world. So we have to associate ourselves with a psychologist. That's the reason why I have around 3 clinical psychologists and two psychologists in my office. So we have altogether 30 people working under the same roof, and we are growing. And we have been associating with Edu Milestone since 2017, and it's quite helpful with the test series that they have provided us. Many students has met a milestone in their career, and I'm very thankful to Edu Milestone. And as far as the career counseling profile and the job profile is concerned, as we know that now Indian government has given a policy called National Education Policy in 2020. With this policy, every school should have a good ratio numbers of these career counselors as per a number of students. So the demand for career counselors are increasing day by day. And I don't know about other cities, but in Manipur, career counseling has become so famous that everybody thought that it's mandatory to go for a career counseling starting from 8th standard onwards. So in order to make this thought in order to have this kind of platform in Manipur, it took 10 years for me, and my journey is still going on. So it's a very wonderful experience because as a career counselor, you're going to take a very important role in someone's life. You're going to make a roadmap for the person, and with that roadmap, they're going to earn a bread and butter, name and fame, everything in their lives. So being as a career counselor, your personality should be, first of all, you should be a very cool person, a very patient, you should have lots of patience, a good listener, and you should have a very quick thinking. Your presence of mind should be very good. The way you speak, your tone, intonation should be very good. You cannot talk in one straight line. You should have lots of ups and downs in your, intonation. That's very important as a career counselor. And you should have every part of the body has to move and express if you do when you do career counseling. With just sitting as a dummy and talking to the student, it will not work. So sometimes you have to take a role of actors, actors and actress being as a career counselor, because you will come across many students who have a different mentalities, Right. So this is career counseling as a career counselor. I would like to give a thumbs up to everyone. Please go ahead. It's wonderful
Thank you so
career.
much for your wonderful experience. And due to lack of time, as we want to move to get the experience from other speakers, so thank you for your time and explaining and sharing your experience, how you all started and where you are successful now. So very thank you. Now I would like to call my third guest speaker, whom I have personally mentored, Mr. Sajeev, who is from Kerala, who is a retired police officer. And I welcome Mr. Sajeev now. Hi, Mr. Sajeev. Are you with us? So just to give a brief background about Sajeev, so he's a retired senior police officer from Kerala, and he is not coming from an education background or psychological background. He started career EduMate within a span of 1 year. I personally mentored Mr. Sajeev, and I'm really happy to share and call him as a guest speaker, as an inspiration to all and every career counselor. So I welcome Sajeev.
Hello. How are you?
Hello, Sajeev. Are you with us? Yeah, my team is quickly checking. Meanwhile, Just few seconds. We are just connecting to him. He's facing some network issues. We'll quickly have him to share his experience. And I would like to thank each and every one of you who have been staying with us till now, listening patiently. Quickly, we'll be connecting with Mr. Sajeev. Yeah, so like Mr. Sajeev, so once Sajeev will be here, we'll be quickly be back. Like Mr. Srinivas, and also we have Mr. Joy who've been sharing their experiences, their journey. There are so many other professional career counselors who have been very successful in completing more than 100 plus career counselings. These are the list of professionals who have completed 100 plus counselings. Next slide, please. And there are still more who have crossed more than 100 plus counselings. And also, coming on to the next slide, there are more than 500 plus professionals who have completed 500 plus career counselings. I'm really happy to share this information to all. These are the list of the counselors that you see who has completed, crossed more than 500 plus counselings. And moving on to our next list, that is platinum achievers who have crossed 1,000 plus counselings. I'm really excited and really proud to share this even. Next slide. So here are the list. So now who should start a career counseling setup right away? So if you are thinking after understanding about the insights about the industry, if you are a person who are willing to start career counseling setup right away, then if you are thinking long about, you would have created a wish list like to start on your own, on your low investment and getting high returns. If you are thinking, if you are coming from an education background, use your skills of listening, understanding and talking. And if you're thinking to contribute to the society, and if you're thinking to start as a respectable position, can be, if you're thinking to start a business which can be done from home or online setup with a time flexibility, having an option of stable and profitable business with minimal or to zero market risk, which has a huge market potential, which is recession and pandemic proof, which is scalable business, then all this, if you are thinking, then all these things are actually a wish list which is going to help you to start for career counseling business. Next slide, please. So what we provide you to get started right away. For you to get started right away, this is the solutions that we provide. We'll have a live training that happens, as Radha already showcased the live training. You will have the case studies, assignments, practice test. You will have a lifetime access to dually accredited certification, lifetime access to training material, lifetime access to the exclusive knowledge series webinars, lifetime access to training recordings, lifetime access to having the 5 hand-holding real clients, lifetime access to the co-branded portal that Ankit just showed you. All these solutions, along with the portal, you get access to the student and professional psychometric assessment, lifetime access to the CRM panel for the counselors, lifetime access to a dedicated operations and technological support, lifetime access to the business and marketing support, Google business page and booking appointment page, which Sir Ankit, which has just showed you now, and also the lifetime marketing collaterals, posters, and PPTs. So with this, you will have the complimentary 20 comprehensive career reports we are providing to you that will help you in report activation for counselings, complimentary 5 sub CRMs for referral partners, complimentary 100 plus short reports to generate your first leads. You will also get the complimentary for lifetime free student access and 12 plus more essentials. So if you are thinking to be there, so here the cost of the certified career analyst, the value is 20,000 rupees for the platform. If you are thinking to have a integrated platform solution, the costing is 30,000 rupees. And for business and marketing strategic session, the value and the cost is 10,000. Not only that, the 20 career free reports that we are providing to you, that will be valued at 60,000 rupees. You will have a 5 sub CRMs, which will be 12,000 rupees. 100 plus short career reports, that will be value of 20,000. Lifetime free student dashboard, that will be for 10,000. So if you are adding and summing up, this is the total, but not you'll not be paying 1,62,000 rupees plus GST. The offer for the today, for all those, as we have promised to each and every one of you, that we'll be providing a dedicated offer to all the webinar attendees here. So the special offer to start your journey of your career counseling, the webinar offer that we have, that is for rupees only 44,000 rupees plus 18% GST, that is valid till 20th of Jan, that is tomorrow. But for those who want some more discount, some more flexibility in getting discount, we also have an amazing early bird offer that is valid till today until midnight 12. So that will be rupees 42,000 plus 18% GST. So this is the special announcement. Those who are actually willing to start now, grab the market, you can go ahead and grab our early bird offer, that is for rupees 40,000, 42,000 plus 18% GST, and you can get started your journey. Next slide, please. So we are also giving the bonuses for additional bonus for our early bird offer, along with our early bird offer. So here you get the ebooks, complete list of creative marketing materials that is carefully handpicked, that is worth 25,000 rupees, along with the complimentary 20 career reports and with the discounted early bird offer. So grab now. And also for, next slide, please. And also for those, we are giving the giveaways to all the webinar attendees who are present till here now. They'll be getting 2 dedicated ebooks. So definitely you can claim that now. So the link is shared in the description, and my team has already put the link on the chat. Those who want to go ahead for the early bird offer, the letter of interest form is given. You can click on the link and you can fill the details, and you can showcase your interest for joining the early bird. And you'll also get the dedicated link for the giveaways for all the attendees as well. Next slide, please. Yeah, so now we have our guest speaker, Mr. Sajeev. Hi, Sajeev. Could you hear me now? He's present with us in the session. Hello, Sajeev. Sajeev, we couldn't hear you. Could you unmute to speak?
Hi, good evening, sir.
Hi, very good evening, Sajeev.
How are you, sir?
Very good, very good. How about you?
Very fine, sir. Thank you, sir.
Yeah, so I still remember I onboarded Sajeev, and he's coming from a police background. So quickly, Sajeev, as we have constraint in time, just few words about what is your background and how successful you are currently. As I have seen, you have opened multiple offices. You have also started your abroad education as well, along with career counseling. So quickly share your experience.
Okay, sir. I was a senior police officer in Kerala Police Service.
Okay.
And during that period, I took classes for police personnel as well as general public in different subjects. And one fine day,
Sajid, sorry, could you just open your video on, because we couldn't see you. Yeah, now I can. Now it's visible. Thank you so much. Please continue.
Thank you, sir. I was a senior police officer in Kerala Police Service. After my retirement, I know about all these things of now social media announcement regarding this certified career analyst program. And how I came into this means when I took many classes for the motivation classes for the general public or police persons normally. And one fine day, someone called me for a career guidance program. But unfortunately, I was not able to do that. And when I saw the advertisement of Eddie Milestones, I just entered to this field and I completed the course in 2023, February or March 1st, I think.
Yes. So how is your, how successful you are now actually? Because how did you thought earlier, because you would be from a different background, from a police background, and now you are into career counseling. So what was your thought process before starting?
It is very interesting, sir. Now I am enjoying more than while I was in service. Now more than that, I am enjoying because I can guide the students as well as the parents what to do here. So it's a very good experience for me. I have two offices, one at Tripunithura and at Perumbaur. I opened two offices. As you said, I done the CCAE course also. And it's very cooperative. Radhamam and Vipin Prashant sir all are very cooperative and doing well, sir. Done near about 100 counseling so far. Today also I had a counseling session.
Very good.
So I am here at office.
Very good. I have also seen you won various awards also, and
yes, sir. Best Entrepreneur Award this year by the leading Kerala daily Kerala Kaumudi recently, sir, in this December, January month itself, sir.
Okay. Yes, you have shared with me. So really happy to see that, because I personally have been guiding you.
One more to add, sir. As suggested by you, Just Dial, I add to Just Dial and Google business profile page created, and it is also working good. And my video ad just released on yesterday, and doing good, sir.
Very good, very good. So due to lack of time, Sajeev, I had to cut the conversation, but definitely we would like to connect with you and support you in the similar way. And I would like definitely see your success going multifold as well. So last advice, what you would like to give to those people who are present here, those professionals who are present here, who want to become like you as a, budding entrepreneur in career counseling? What do you suggest? What is your advice?
Sir, it's a new business, and actually here we can give a lot to the general public, information to the parents as well as children. So here, no people, actually, most of the people don't know about the career counseling, what to do with the career counseling. Unfortunately, one of my senior officer, she refused to come over here. She thought that it is counseling, how she can come with her kid. No, like the situation is there. So people are misunderstanding with career counseling and counseling. Actually, they think that it is for not good children, or it is for like that. No, in the situation, I think like Karnataka government here, Kerala government also must give direction to start all the career counseling session like us, or 3-hour section to all people, or guidance programs like all to start here also in Kerala.
Absolutely agreed, and definitely the notification has come. Yeah, already there is a notification from the government that they are going to take the initiative, and definitely it is going to support the masses of the crowd getting benefited from this. Thank you, Sajeev, for sharing your experiences, and definitely I would love to be staying connected with you to see much more success beyond this, and you achieve more and awards regarding this. Due to lack of time, we had to cut the conversation here. Thank you for your time and joining with us here. I really appreciate that.
Thank you, sir. Thank you very much, sir.
Thank you, sir, Sajeev. So now moving on to our last segment that we have already crossed time. It's been like 6. So thank you everybody who's connected with us, who have stayed with us till now. So we have due to some issue with the connectivity we have lost, but definitely I would like to cover this. These are the upcoming batches here that we have, that is starting from 29. Those who want to get enrolled with us, this is the batch timing. Batch 1 we have starting from 12 p.m. to 3 p.m. Batch 2 we have 6 p.m. to 9 p.m. and limited to 10 people per batch due to quality sessions for better interaction. So this is the upcoming batches for those people who want to enroll and get started with the early bird, rather than you think and talk. You already know about the opportunity. You've already seen about the successes of the people who are actually mentored by me and many other professionals who are there. So with this, I would like to, please, next slide. We can move to the next slide, Shreyas. So now definitely I would like to, due to lack of time, but I would like to take a few of the questions which are very important, which has come to me. So let me just take the questions, few questions which has come to us. So I have a question from Purna Chandra, who is asking, can career counseling start up be handled single-handedly in initial stage? Yes, Purna Chandra, career counseling can be handled solo. All these guest speakers who are there, they are handling solo and along with their wife and accompanying them. So definitely it can be done. If I opt for the part-time, what is the average time required for per counseling? That there are many professionals like who are doing part-time along with their full-time job. Definitely you can do that. And average time, how much time you want to spend per client, per candidate, it's up to you. And definitely you can seek the guidance of the trainer as well. Hope this addresses your question. Quickly moving to the second question from Hiranya Kumar, who is asking, hi, myself Hiranya, I'm interested for it. For last 10 years I have been doing it. How EduMilestones can help me? So we've already seen we are providing you the complete ecosystem of training, platform, business, and the lifetime support. This will empower you to start your successful career counseling business. Next question from Amar VM we have, who is asking, what are the advantages or disadvantages of CBSE, ICSE, IB syllabus, and for whom this can be recommended? So do we have, I would like to give this question to Radha. Hi Radha, are you present with us? Okay, meanwhile Radha connects. So,
yes, I'm here.
Yeah, ma'am. So we have one question from Amar, who is asking, what are the advantages or disadvantages of CBSE/ICSE or IB syllabus, and for whom this can be recommended?
See, after new education policy from 2021, in academic school studies, the elective options offered, right? It's basically based on the teaching resources available with the schools. Even the schools, go for accreditation or an affiliation to the boards. So we all know in general CBSE is more concept-oriented curriculum. State board is actually more linearized for people who don't have much, educational or conceptual learning, where they can actually in a simplified way learn. And we also have ICSE board, which also is more or less similar to people who are wanting to move abroad and do their higher education or even work. So in case of any kind of job opportunities or higher studies overseas, people who are from CBSE board or ICSE board, they are finding it little linear. It is not that students from state board will not be moving abroad or upskilling themselves, but it is actually easily feasible for students who are from the state, central and the ICSE boards. Okay.
Yeah, thank you, Radha, for highlighting and answering this question. Then we have next question from Rupali, who's asking, there are many online tests available. Will they be coming to us? Yes. All those psychometric assessments which Ankit has showed you in the platform, all those will be part of it so that you can utilize it. Next question from Swapna was asking, your certification is recognized by HOC schools to apply for a counseling job. So yes, it is definitely recognized. So every school or entity have a different set of requirements. I request you to check what are the requirements, and definitely we can address that. So next question we have from Darshita in the chat, who is asking, the structure seems to be keeping career counselors associated with edu milestones and they can never be into the field as an independent professional counselors. So Radha, would you like to take this question?
You help me repeating the question once again?
Yeah, so Darshita is asking, this structure seems to be keeping career counselors associated with edu milestones and they can never be into the field as a independent professional counselors.
Okay, see, nobody stops anyone to be practicing their own profession. It could be irrespective of any profession. Career counseling itself is a profession which requires a knowledge and passion. Holding a knowledge without passion is very difficult, right? And to give that awareness to the career counselors that they hold that passion, and using that passion, how they can identify the passions of different target audience. If it is actually analyzable by them, they are independently possible to handle. If they are looking for a support, we are there as an incubator. We are an ecosystem. We are never asking people to become dependent on us. The more what we deliver our program and the way we have actually established the ecosystem is to make the career counselors independent. Only thing they will be looking is taking the psychometric test through a platform. That's all. A technology platform. But they are independent to deliver their counseling. They are not going to be consulting each and everything with Edu Milestone team as how to deliver the counseling, unless they have a question or a doubt.
Thank you, Radha, on this, highlighting about this. So these are some of the important questions that I have got. And due to lack of time, I'm sure we are getting many questions as well. Due to lack of time, definitely we have addressed few of them. And there is a dedicated business consultant who will be reaching out to you after this session. And the ebooks which I have shown to, that ebooks will be emailed to all the webinar attendees. You'll be getting it on your email in the span of 24 hours. And my team is working on that. So any further questions you wanted to ask to us, anything is left unclear, please reach out to us. And not only that, I would like to reiterate, grab your opportunity to start your journey as a career counselor. Grab this early bird that we have, which I've already highlighted. It's valid and active till today. And following which, this will help you to turn your journey into the career counseling. So thank you so much. I would like to thank the complete all the professionals who stayed with us for last 2 hours, and I'm sure you've got the amazing insights about career counseling industry, and this is the time which you can mobilize to start your venture in 2024. So I would like to thank each and every one of you who attended this. I would like to thank my team who is present from the back end. I would like to thank Shreyas. I would like to thank Rahul. I would like to thank Nidhi, who has collated and helped me with the questions, and the complete team of Edu Milestones who have worked tirelessly to get you here. And definitely we'll be sharing the link wherein you can actually use to mobilize. So the offer link has been shared. Letter of interest link has been shared. You can click on that link and fill your details to grab this early bird opportunity. So thank you again for your time. We would like to onboard you and to help you be successful in this venture. Thank you again.
Cool.